Hi everybody, Marty Rubin, and I'm back for another segment of Marty's Corner. And we are so lucky today. We have the star of the show, okay? This is unbelievable. Helen Krushinski,
Yes.
who is playing the enchanting,
Wow.
the,
Wow.
the beautiful,
Thank you.
the mesmerizing Lise Dassin.
Yes.
How was that
correct.
pronunciation?
Dassin.
Dassin.
Yeah, we'll work on
Okay.
it. That's okay.
In the hit musical, An American in Paris.
Yeah, you got
So
it.
I'm going to sum up your performance in 2 words.
Perfect. I love that.
Wow, wow.
Oh my gosh. Can
That's
I-
what everybody's telling me. Wow, wow.
Thank
That's
you.
unbelievable. I mean, how has this first week been for you so far?
Oh, it's been amazing. I mean, I got to New York less than a month ago, and just having this experience with all of these wonderful people, I can't believe that this is my first gig out of school, because I graduated in May, and I just could not be more over the moon than I am right now.
That's
so,
good. So you sing,
mhm.
you dance, and you
Yes.
act.
Yes.
So you know what that makes you. A triple threat. Triple threat.
I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best.
The dancing part, do you have a background in ballet?
Yeah, I actually started ballet when I was 4 years old.
It
and-
shows.
Oh, thank you. And I saw a production of The Nutcracker, and I was like, oh my god, I love this, but why are they not talking? And that's when I realized, like, I want to be on the stage, but I want to be singing and dancing. Or
Right.
singing, dancing, and acting.
But
so.
but you took what you learned.
Yeah,
and-
oh, absolutely.
Because you literally glide on the stage.
Thank you.
I mean, it's
Thank you.
really something special
Thank
to
you so
see up
much.
there.
I appreciate that.
Was the choreography difficult to learn? Because there's some very intricate, numbers on stage.
I wouldn't say difficult to learn as it was just really getting it into my body, I think, is what I had the most trouble with. I mean, Shannon Lewis, she choreographs to your body, which is
She knows what she's doing.
so wonderful. Yeah, she's incredible, and I just cannot believe that I have been working with her during this process, and her choreography is genius. I mean,
Yes.
she's genius. I mean, she knows how to make every single person on stage look good.
Yes, and there's so many great numbers on stage.
Yeah,
It's just
absolutely.
so you just mentioned earlier that you just recently graduated
Mhm.
college. Where did you graduate?
I just graduated from University of Michigan.
Ah, Wolverines.
Yes, go blue.
Were you
go
a
blue.
football fan?
Oh, absolutely.
You went to
know
all
I
the
had
games?
those season tickets.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
they just won 3 squeakers. I think 59-0,
Yeah.
51-6, and 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, I know we have a big storm coming come fall, with Ohio State and whatever, but
That's
I'm
always a
still
big
riding
game.
the high from last year when we beat them.
Yes, finally,
I
right?
know. I was a senior, and I could not be more overjoyed.
Well, it had to happen before you graduated,
Exactly.
right?
The universe was like, here you go. So I appreciate
So
that.
so you must have studied theater in college.
Yeah, I
What's
got
the
a-
theater program like there?
I got a BFA in musical theater. It's incredible. I mean, the people that you work with and that you learn from, and the people that they bring in, it's an amazing community, and I could not have seen myself anywhere else.
That's great.
That's
Well, they prepared you well.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So you also mentioned earlier that you just moved to Manhattan.
Yes.
That's a whole nother trip, right? You
Oh.
enjoying the city?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I'm finally, I still have a desk and a chair to order, but I'm finally settled into my little corner with my amazing roommate, and I'm just so, every day I wake up just with the immense amount of gratitude,
That's
that
great.
I hear. I just
Where did you grow up?
Pittsburgh. I'm from Pittsburgh. Yeah.
A Steeler fan? A
Big
Pirate
Steelers
fan?
I am a Pirates fan, but they're really struggling.
Pirates are
They've been struggling for a minute.
Pirates are
here.
hurting, yes.
Yeah.
So I don't imagine that there were too many Pittsburgh citizens walking around with French accents growing
No,
up. Yes.
no, absolutely not.
So how hard was it for you to learn the French accent and perform it straight through the entire show?
Well, I do have to say, for my initial self-tape, my mom helped me out because she was an actor, and she also speaks French, so she helped me
So
out.
she must be very proud of
Yeah,
what you're doing right
absolutely. But also, one of my best friends, Margot, who I went to school with, she's French, and so sometimes I just think of her mom speaking to me, because she would come and
That's
hang
the
out
way
with
to
us
do it,
and
yeah.
has a gorgeous French accent, so sometimes I just...
now. Has your family come to see you?
My mom's coming at the beginning of October,
Oh,
so
that's great.
yeah.
That's wonderful.
She's gonna love it. I can't wait for
Oh
her to
yeah,
see it.
well, she's in for a treat, and she
Oh,
knows, and she knows it.
absolutely,
She knows
absolutely.
it. So as a Marty's Corner fan, right?
Absolutely.
That there's got to be a sports reference coming.
Totally,
Right. So
totally.
all right. So here comes the sports reference.
Okay.
All right. So when a young player comes up to the major leagues,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's excited to see this person blossom into a star,
Mm-hmm.
for instance, back in the day, way before you were born, Darryl Strawberry, or Ken Griffey Jr., okay? Or more recently, Bryce Harper, you know, but these are people that are proteges, you know, they're just great, and they're gonna blossom into a star. That's the way I feel about you, that you just getting started from college, and you're on our stage, and it's how much fun is this? I mean, do you think about where you are and what the future might hold for you?
I mean, I think about that every day. I mean, I recently just visited a coffee shop that I had not realized that I'd been to until I went there. I was there in May for Showcase, and that whole week, you don't know if you're gonna get an agent, like what's gonna happen right after school. It's very, very tense, and just like I said, every day I just wake up and I want to cry because of how grateful I am. I could not be happier than how I feel. Like I can't remember the last time I was this happy, honestly.
Well, that's great. Well, we love that you're here. So I'm gonna set the scene for you. You're a really good actor, so I'm gonna set the scene for you. All right. So it's this coming Saturday. You just finished performing in the matinee. And you're really pumped up because you really did a great job, as usual.
Absolutely.
Okay, the crowd was into it. You got a standing ovation, and you said, you know what? I want to go and have something to eat with my castmates before the evening 7:30 performance. So you go over to one of the restaurants here, a lot of restaurants in town, and you walk in. You're waiting for a table, and there's a couple in front of you, and they're so excited. They just came from the show. They had the greatest time. They're praising everybody. And they're talking to some people, and the people were saying, I was thinking of walking over and buying a ticket for the show tonight. You can't contain yourself. What would you say to those people to buy a ticket for the show?
Okay, well first I would thank the people praising us because, obviously have to acknowledge them. And yeah, I mean, I would say you don't want to miss this show. I mean, do you see all the press? It's on all the buses. How can you miss? You can't miss it. You have to come. Yeah, so I think it would be easy to lure them in.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think if you flash your dimples at them.
Yeah,
too,
totally. So I can show them a picture of me in the wig,
Yes.
Yeah. I think I could do a good job.
It's so much fun. Did you go, when you heard you were getting the part, did you go back and see how other actors perform the role? Like if you went to the movie, I happened to watch the movie the other night, and Leslie Caron played your part. And what was scary was in her costume, you looked like her. I don't know if you saw the movie version, but did you go back and see how other people did your role?
Well, my dance teachers growing up would always bring up Leslie Caron to me and Sid Cherie, so I've obviously studied clips for years. But yeah, I mean, I went back and watched the movie, but the movie's so different from the musical,
yes.
And I tried to find as many clips as I could from, the 2015 Broadway version, but I really like to make it my own, and I think I would have a tendency to either copy or, compare myself to another version. So I think, inspiration, of course. I go to the material to find inspiration, but I think I really pride myself in, I don't want to copy. I don't want to feel like I'm.
Well, you made it your own out there, and it's great. I want to thank you, Helen, for being on Marty's Corner.
I had such a great time.
Oh, it was fun to have you. I'm going to tell everybody, this is so much fun. You have to come out to the Argyle Theater and see An American in Paris. Helen is worth the price of admission all by herself, okay? So we're playing straight through to October 23rd, and we can't wait to see you at the Argyle Theater.